Spring in the mountains means bear hunting. And the most honest way to do it is on foot, with a pack, living where they live.
Yeah, let's shoot them.
No roads, no shortcuts, just miles, muscle, and hope.
Slick but dry.
Do you got that big Sitka stocking cap?
Yes. I just gotta stay calm. I just want to be in a hurry.
There's gonna be bears not far from where we're parked.
Oh, we gotta get going then. Are you wearing blue jeans to hunt?
No.
You think one trail mix is enough? Or two?
If you're gonna do it, bring the Caramel Mountain one.
Well, the funny thing is, we got M&Ms to add to the trail mix because Dad doesn't think that Walmart brand has
That's important. Holy crap.
We're not taking all this, for the record.
No. Is that guacamole or what?
The holy guacamole individuals. What else needs to be? Oh, the frickin' bagels. They gotta go. You like blueberry?
It is Thursday night. About 3 miles from here is where I shot my bear. And that looks like a bear right there. It's not a bear, it's a rock. But we're going to head in for up to a 5-day spike in that same area I was in last weekend and shot that bear. That spot's about 3 miles from here. Total round trip. We dropped a truck at the bottom. It's about 12 miles. So we did see more bears in here last weekend. And one of them looks like a potential shooter. And there's some new country back there I've never been into. So yeah, we're stoked. It's going to be fun. My friend Jake and Scott from South Dakota are here. So they've never done a bear hunt. So it's going to be fun. See if we can get their first bears.
Thanks for punching the snow for me. 75 pounds never felt so light.
We timed our trek just right. First boots in, since the thaw made this country passable. There was still plenty of post holing, but we made it in. For Scott, this hunt meant more than just another spring in the mountains. At 65, chasing a color-phased black bear has become less of a dream and more of a mission. He's been close before, but never close enough to notch the tag. I had a feeling this new country, untouched and unpressured, might finally give him the chance he's been waiting for. I feel like we're like the first people into this spot.
I'm just gonna follow the tracks.
Okay. Spike's still carrying. I bet there's a bear up here when we get to this canyon. He's lucky it ain't October.
I'm excited to see the top. This is waking up in here. Holy cow. This is...
Well, the creek's not that big.
From a mile above it, it doesn't look very big. This is big country, holy crap. That's like...
That was my nickname in high school.
That's like 1,000 feet down.
Yeah, I think it's more, actually.
We popped up to this first rim and right away Jake spotted a little black bear. We're gonna get the camp set up and then see what he looks like and then keep watching this canyon. It's gnarly, but it's berry.
Looks like a big old blob sitting on that hillside.
We could see a storm on the horizon, so the first order of business was to get camp up before the rain hit.
Yep. Here he comes. About blew me away. I'm real glad we sent the Ted up. That was very mature of you to talk us into that.
It's a beautiful vista up here. Absolutely gorgeous. We have this canyon. We have another canyon. We have a smaller drainage. Then we have where I shot my bear, that canyon. And then we have some big country. And we know of a good bear back in there too. So 5 days in God's country. Should be sweet.
Is that a shed, Danny?
I think that's a shed.
Is that a shed?
At camp?
How far was it from camp?
30 yards. Why? What's Jake doing? Why didn't Jake find it? That's how we're gonna cook our bagels. Nice and charred. Some sunflower butter on top of them. That's some bear killing juice right there.
It's down to 73 pounds.
I think we're at 71.
Lucky I ate 2 bagels.
No kidding. Thanks, Dan. You're doing your part. We saw a bear last night. Did not see him this morning, as Dan expertly predicted. So we're gonna navigate our way around the rim.
We're gonna be heading up into the snow and trying to get out on that spine. It's gonna be a grinder though, getting to that next one. Like feet of snow, it looks like. So we'll see how that goes.
Dad said he didn't want to shoot the black bear, so he said if you want to kill the bear, go do it. So go do it.
We didn't get 200 yards from camp, and we spotted the same bear from the night before. Ears from here look pretty large. You know, eyeballing this bear now. Probably has bigger ears, slender neck. I'm not convinced yet, but I don't think this is a shooter. I'm guessing like a 100-pound bear. Just acting young, laying there on the hillside eating. Pretty sweet. This is sweet new country. And we got 4 more days back here, so we're gonna find some good ones. Post holing.
That's the worst.
Moist in here. Oh no.
A hike that we thought was going to take an hour took 4. Big burn area. The first spot we were going to camp had that Widowmaker right above it, and I was like, when I looked up, so we moved over here.
A lot of spring in my step after the caffeine and dropping 45 pounds out of the tank. I've bear hunted for officially 24 hours of my life.
And how much of it was hunting and how much of it was walking?
15 minutes was hunting. Dad and I were super nervous coming on this trip because it's like something we've never done before, and you get here and it's like all you have to do is what like we're already really good at. Like you just gotta walk slow, spot something, and make a stock on it and execute a shot. Like once you're there, it's
normal.
It's just hunting. That's not normal though. That's we don't have that in the Great Plains of eastern South Dakota. Oh, it's a little eerie. It's so freaking gnarly.
It might sound dramatic, but this is the kind of country that demands your full attention. It's steep, broken, and unforgiving. Out here, seeing a bear can make your heart race, but you can't lose focus. One wrong step in this terrain doesn't just cost you the shot. It could honestly cost you your life.
I think we should go.
You wanna go?
I think we should go.
When we saw this bear, we realized the only play we would have, because it was moving so fast, was to drop a lot of vertical feet. I'm gonna get the spotter on it, especially if it starts moving this way. Want me to get the spotter on it and look at it?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, let's shoot him.
Hope he's coming this way. Okay, good.
Start getting the rifle ready because we're fine. We'll be shooting.
Cappuccino muzzle, a little red on his sides, yeah. He's coming, like,
He looked bigger to me there, didn't he?
I'm worried we may not get a shot from here. We lost this bear on the way down into this ravine. Now we're trying to get around
can see him, but he was cruising. I don't know if we're gonna get a shot. Still could be right down there, for sure. Well, first action, like intense action. We had him at what, 600-700 yards?
Yeah, probably could have shot him, but he was walking too. Didn't know.
And we tried walking some. Danny describes some of these areas as you're 4 inches from rolling to your death, and we just tried to traverse a quarter mile of that as fast as we could. Didn't work.
There's another bear on your dad's side.
Oh yeah.
He's got a real nice white V on his chest. Is that a bear cross? That's a bear cross.
Same one probably.
No. I was hoping he was just gonna pop over this thing.
Oh, I know.
Keep his trajectory.
I know. Hell, we haven't seen him yet. Like, he's gotta be somewhere in here.
Where's that one we saw across? How many bears do we? Possibly 1, 2, 3, 4 in 15 minutes. This is pretty wild. There are bears everywhere in these canyons. It's been a heck of a 30-minute ordeal here. We've seen 7 bears now. We got one over on this drainage. 2 came from this drainage, couldn't get on him, he was cruising. Saw another one down in this drainage, and then now there's a sow and 2 cubs way down drainage here. It's nuts.
My butthole was puckered for 30 minutes there because you want to look at the bear, but it's like one rock rolls and you're dead.
This is cool though. They're popping tonight.
This is unreal. Remember, not 1 hour ago, I said there could be 10 bears within a mile of us. I said that. And I was like, you can see everything. It doesn't seem like there's a single bear within 5 miles of us. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There's 1 bear, 2 bears, 3 bears, 4 bears, 5 somewhere in here, 6 on there, 7. The Giardia right from it.
Right down to the layer.
You take it if you take it from brown to gray, it's okay. Oh, there's so many floaties in there. Toast them up.
That is a nice bagel roast.
We tried to find the match so we can do 2 at a time. Oh. Look at this golden brown. Perfect temp. It's like it was meant to be. I think it's bear killing day. It's bear killing weather. We're gonna find one, kill him mid-afternoon, and back to camp before dark. It's that sunflower burner.
It's a good idea.
It worked perfect. Oh, burned it too.
Making the big trek to our next spot. It's not a big trek. 1.5 miles. Should be a killing spot though. We had spotted a big color-phased bear at last light the night before in a very killable spot. So we decided to move camp closer to that canyon and planned to find it that afternoon.
I'm hoping we can be able to see this drainage here where that bear went into last night, but I don't think we will. But
There's got to be an angle somewhere.
it just doesn't look that bad from up there, and then you start getting close to the edge, and it's just like death. Almost death. Don't walk there. I haven't even gone to the cliff that you said, oh, that's real nasty.
Didn't take us long to spot a different bear, but this one was much smaller than the one the night before.
Got a big old butt on him.
So it's night 3 of hunting? Is that right? Does that sound right?
Third hour of hunting.
Our 3rd hour of hunting. It's been kind of a big day, but we haven't hunted hard. Moved camp, went back. Dad met up with us, carried his pack in. But so he's done about 5.5, 6 miles today. We're, I don't know, about 3.5. So we're in pretty good shape right now. We are where we saw a big brown bear last night that I asked Dan if it was a grizzly because it looked like it. He assured me it wasn't. And from that point right now where we saw him last night, I'm 800 yards. And I really want to kill that bear. So I drop down probably about 300 yards and get a really good vantage point. Hopefully get a crack at him.
Not 5 minutes after getting into position, the bear from the night before pops out. But it was moving fast. And then her cubs popped out.
Digging up a rock. Those are older cubs, too.
Dude, it looks...
Very doable.
It does.
From here.
After that, we spotted another bear. It was the biggest one I'd ever seen.
He's in the best spot I've seen him be. A bear this week.
We just spotted an absolute monster. We believe.
He hasn't moved.
He hasn't moved. He's on a flat spot off the trail. He's a mile away, but if we haul, I think we can get there. It's not going to be a bad hike back, no matter what, so.
It's not? He's still 1,000 feet
Let's
below.
go shoot him.
All right, here we go. It's time.
Yeah, that's easy. Next step.
We hauled over here. We still got plenty of time, probably 45 minutes, but he worked his way down into these trees over here. So, we're not sure where he is. We have a bad angle, but we're in range now. We're within 600 of his last location, so.
See, I think there's a lip right there that he went over.
I made it down here. Couldn't see him. Went around the rim, couldn't see him. Still can't see him.
Bummer.
I know we can get back here in we can get down here in 45 minutes.
I'd take a different route next time, I think. That's a tremendously long ways up. We're gonna be beat.
It's not that bad.
I like the confidence. I like the optimism.
Okay, you want to start hiking?
Yeah, I want to put my back under
Yeah,
my...
I gotta get everything ready again.
Dang it. That's bear hunting, huh?
Yeah, big time.
Thank you for bringing us out in this beautiful country and helping us survive, giving us energy, healing injuries, and making us strong. And just ask that you give us the opportunity to see all the wildlife that you produced. Help us just enjoy and relax this, and what happens, and bless the food that we'll have for our lunches today and bring us back to camp safely. Amen.
After that prayer, Scott told Jake and me he'd made peace with the idea that he probably would not tag a bear on this trip, and he was okay with that. Most of the bears we'd seen were tucked into country so rugged it bordered on reckless to chase them. But for Jake and me, the mission was clear from the start. Get Scott his color-phased bear, and the clock wasn't out. Not yet.
Kind of looks like berries country there. Yeah. Can't find a 400-pound black bear, but find a 1 ounce projectile. Kind of neat. We talk about how this saddle is a great elk and deer transition point, and there's some old camps back in here, and then been coming in here for thousands of years, and we're trying to sling a 7 mag at them at 600 yards. A little broken off at the...
Do you think he took bagels back here?
I would guess there was no jet boils when this was hammered out.
Back in here overlooking this big basin. This is where we kind of started last night, headed towards that giant chocolate. Yeah, I'm sitting here watching from this angle. Jake just took off to get a different angle into these canyons. And Scott is right over the hill here watching the a whole different basin. We got a lot of country covered right now. It's warm. It's comfortable. We'll see. We're hoping this one comes out, make a move on it. I mean, it's pretty boring, but it's boring until it's not, kind of a deal. It's been a fun trip. We got a few more days, but we really, if we're gonna get 2, we need to get one tonight.
A few hours in, Scott spots a bear.
Doesn't look tiny. It's working this way. Kind of chocolatey. Just like that, we've been sitting up here about 3 hours glassing. Scott spotted a bear down this drainage. Probably take us 2 hours to make a move on it, but it's also moving towards us, so it's kind of weird. Real low in the drainage, but could be a definite play. Now, disappeared into some trees and was moving pretty fast, so we're kind of like, eh. Jake spotted a bear real close to where we saw that big bear. He doesn't think it's the same bear, but it's in a real killable spot, so we'll just have to see here. We're trying to spot him again. And once we spot him, we'll probably make a move. This will probably be our first priority. That one would just take so long to get to. Why wouldn't we go to the close one? So we'll see. Just cloud cover came over. It was kind of hot. Cloud cover came over and boom, like that. 2 bears. That's bear hunting, baby.
About an hour later, I spot the bear Jake had seen, grab Scott, and we were in pursuit.
So I was waiting for that one to come out, actually closer to us, about 800 yards away. Might be the same bear. Popped out. And Scott and I are headed there now. It looks, he stays put. We're gonna get him. So Dan and Dad finally spotted the big chocolate bear. Just showed up for a second, and then it went back into the trees, but we think we know exactly where he's at. I'll show you where the bear is and where they are. So you can see, it's Danny, it's Dad. They gotta get past those dead trees right there. That bear was spotted somewhere in those clump of trees right there. We're within 400 of this bear. Should be anyway, unless he moved. So we just gotta be careful.
How far you got him ranged?
266. Take your time, he's feeding hard. Just take your time. Got all the time in the world.
I think you hit him. Shoot him again. You hit him that time. Okay, he's still walking up. He's still walking up. I don't think I hit him. Okay, get set again. Get set again. He's going to come out to the left of that tree. Take your time. I think he's hurt.
I'm gonna load when you look.
Okay. Sounded like 1 hit or 2 hits.
My first shot wasn't good. thought the last shot I was on him. Freaking. It went off. I wasn't ready for it to go off. I was just on the left edge of him. There he is.
He just went behind. He's coming down.
So he's what, 250, 260?
Bears are some of the toughest critters I've ever seen, and this one was no exception. This bear had been hit, but ran right towards us.
I got one bullet left.
Oh, that hit him hard.
Okay, you watch him.
I think he's dead. That was a rodeo. Oh, good way to recover. You had that hairpin trigger, huh?
Oh man, didn't feel, you know how your adrenaline gets going.
Yeah.
I didn't put any pressure on it, and man, I was on, and I know it was like 6 inches left.
Yeah, you were floating to him, and
But that fourth running shot, I heard it. I was right on him when I.
pretty. Huh?
There's 2 exit holes right here.
Yeah, 2 good shots.
Wow. 4 that we found.
Look at these canines.
Cool bear. Danny, thank you, man. It's exactly the color I wanted to shoot.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Cool.
Who said bear hunting so hard? Freaking shot a bear.
Brown bear.
Oh, this is a good one.
Brown face bear. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I love bear hunting so much. I really do. Well, here we are. We just ended an incredible hunt. Just got this bear skinned out, quartered up. We're gonna head up the hill before dark. It's been a sweet hunt. Sweet bear.
Never easy, is it?
No, I think we picked the windiest spot to possibly camp.
That's okay. At least we're within 600 yards downhill of water.
Yeah, that's true.
We did it. You got a bear. Got dead a bear. That's that was the goal. If somebody was gonna shoot a bear, it should be him. Dan found it. Perfect stock. Got a little western down on the down in the drainage, but a dead bear. I got all the meat. Found a 5-point elk shed. Now we're gonna have some house.
Oh my gosh. Charcoal's going in this. This is too big a fire.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of bacon. Saltless bacon. Final day. Dad killed yesterday. Got it back to camp right about dark. I think we used headlamps like the last quarter mile of the trail. We're still kind of riding the high from that, and had a nice fire this morning. And we were checking out this basin where we saw a cinnamon bear yesterday at the same time as we saw Dad's bear. So we didn't go after this bear. And then there's that big, we call it donut bear, back over the ridge. So we're peeking on that too. It's about noon. Kind of crappy weather. Snowing a little bit on and off, but I think those pockets of sun are gonna bump those bears out, and we got all day today. And if we kill one last light, we still got all day tomorrow to pack out. So Dad's back at camp, getting the lean-to ready, stoking the fire. If we don't kill a bear today, it's been a success, but I'm optimistic we'll get a crack at something. So. This is grapple, huh?
Yeah.
Happy out.
This is the definition of sucked in. This front just hit, and we're above the clouds now and in the snow.
Put some rocks on the edge of the tent, hoping they don't blow away, so I don't have to snuggle with Danny tonight.
Nice pile of firewood.
Hey, we got a good fire going though.
And we got the meats.
Meat's cold, almost frozen.
Bear hide hanging on over there.
It's just the mountain reminding you, man. It is in charge.
It was a stupid route to take. Let's get out here and find one.
Is that a roughie?
Yeah, I think so. It would be fun to come up here and
Take the dogs.
no,
Do an upland backpacking trip.
that would be awesome.
It would be fun.
Just keep dropping down, don't we?
That's a little bear, dude. Look at his face. See his giant ears.
I can see yours from here.
He's like cubbish size. Look how small he is behind that little bitch.
Right where my dad saw that other one too.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't go after that one.
I'm with you, unfortunately.
Look at its face. It's tiny. I'm not. I know it's the last night, but I think he would have a lot of ground shrinkage and regret whenever we went down there. Unfortunately.
Long ways over, man. Long ways over. It's a witching hour. It's the 9th inning, so here we go.
With only about an hour left, we spot a real nice color-phased bear and literally run to get a shot at it.
Spotted a chocolate boar over here. Making a move on him. We just climbed up quite a bit. But we're trying to move around and get a shot.
And then, cubs.
Looks like a cub.
So it's Monday night, so that's night 5. It's 5 nights. It was the worst night of hunting we had, really. I mean, for weather, we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new bears that we haven't seen yet. So that totals up to like 15, maybe 15, 16 bears. And it was just an unbelievable trip. Dad got one, just like his dream bear. And he said to Danny last night something like, well, it's my only bear I'll ever kill. But then 2 times today he's referenced coming back next year or the following year. So the mountains didn't beat us up too bad, really. I mean, the weather was perfect till today, and we got about a 6-mile, 7-mile hike out tomorrow, and each have between 60 and 100 pounds on our back, and that's better than each having 50 pounds on our back, because it means we have more weight going out. And we're gonna cook up some bear meat at the fire tonight. Dad got this all carved up during the day today, and render a little fat and cook some bear meat to eat over mashed potatoes.
This is a gnarly little pack out, huh?
It's worse than I thought it was going to be. Much worse. And we're halfway back?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of uphill. Not much down. Packing out at about a 5-miler. Snowing. It's beautiful hiking weather. Pretty awesome. Jake didn't get a bear on this trip, but his dad did. And he'd be back. Whenever you go on a hunt like this, it lives in your mind forever. Please consider subscribing, as it helps us make more videos.